Warning, the game may contain flashing lights, yada yada yada. Basically, this game may give you a stroke. Alright, welcome everyone to Snarky Buddha's first face reveal stream. Today we are playing the creepy nun simulator known as Indika. I think it just came out, just in 2024. Alright, let's roll. I don't know much about this game other than I believe it takes place in Russia in like the 1800s, 1900s, something like that. And I believe Lucifer is your companion. So it's different, but it makes me think of like the Lucius trilogy. Alright, new game. Here we go. Ew. Oh, am I supposed to be moving? Oh no, I think it's just a weird cutscene. Oh, I can move. Okay, wow, it's like an arcade game. I feel silly. I forgot this does have like weird... It switches from like a 3D game to like this more arcadey 2D. I don't want to say 8-bit, but kinda. Not really. I don't know. Oh!
I forgot myself for a moment.
You don't say.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Ruh-roh.
Go. There's a basket for Smaragda in the warehouse. She's waiting.
Duty. Take a basket with vegetables from the warehouse and bring it to Sister Smaragda in the refectory. 30 points. Fascinating. Poor sister. Alright.
What does it mean to be truly righteous? To never succumb to temptation, or to take a vow of chastity despite constant temptation? Our heroine did not know the answer to this question and preferred never to dwell on it. If it were up to her, she would have chosen the quiet life of a nun. However, destiny had something different in store for her.
Oh, this game is creepy, but I love it.
I'm sorry. Maybe I can help. You're the last person I need right now. Get lost. Sorry.
So mean. Oh. User manual for a steam hydraulic machine. Interesting. Don't think I need that. Will I get in trouble?
Look, it works. I'm not stupid at all. You look true. Did you get thrown out of something to see this again?
I wonder if that's Russian, maybe? Or Eastern European of some kind. Oh,
Hey, where are you going? Hey, stop. I'm sorry. Look, I don't really know how. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me.
is there...
I should go. I should go. Sorry.
Did I just leave my sister trapped up there? Well, I can't even see who's up there, but... Oh, there she is. Sorry, sister. Man, she's like, or we're like the klutz of the convent. The convent klutz. This game looks and sounds cold as fuck. I should say the environment of the game. If I were a monk or a nun, would not want to be stationed. Probably not the right word, but I would not want to be stationed out here. I think I'm supposed to go that way, but what?
For the sake of the prayers of all the... Stesha, do you have something prepared for Smaragda? It's cold today, isn't it? Oh, potatoes. Thank you. Thank you.
The sisters laughed, Indika. Christian love is known to be patient, merciful, and faithful. However, in a lowly human sense, they didn't love her that much. To be completely honest, they didn't love her at all. Many of them felt nothing but disgust for her. Indika, however, was not to blame. Were it not for the voice that was inculcating ideas in her, unforgivable for a Christian, she would have been a virtuous and rather mediocre nun. Indika's biggest dream was for that voice to leave her alone once and for all. Her entire life became a struggle, a painful resistance. No matter how hard she tried, no matter how much she tortured herself, the voice grew louder and more convincing every day.
I believe that voice is the devil. Some would argue, though, it is your psyche. There's a wonderful Facebook page I follow that's called "That's Not God, That's Schizophrenia." That could be what our dear sister is struggling with. But I think for the purposes of this game, I believe that voice is truly the devil. It's nothing holy, that's for certain. I probably don't need to check every nook and cranny. Oh, maybe I do. So I'd be missing some shit like this. What the? A reliquary preserves a fragment of the remains of Saint Barlaam of Egypt, famous for the hollow's exquisite fragrance. It helps with indigestion, gastrointestinal upset, and pelvic organ disorders. All right. I love that it has like the arcadey touch to it. Yeah, I'm like earning points. I wonder if that's like what can be found in this particular level. Wait, hold on. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, I think this is just like, let's just go that way. This is just something I can check out. Oh. Is this where, like, the nuns sleep? Very quaint. Picture of Jesus, I believe. Asceticism. Practitioner's Guide. Treat the top and bottom of the outer thigh with strong herbal infusions. Make skin incisions across the top and bottom of the thigh. What is this? Heat up the fetters until they become red. Okay, this is like a surgical thing. At least this particular page. Oh, level up. Oh, shoot. Gain 10 points. Guilt 5. Gain 10 points right now. Regret every time you get points. You gain a multiplier. What does all this mean? Let's do humility 4. We get a chance to gain 12 points right now. For those of you watching, I'm sure there's just so many of you. But for my like 2 to 3 viewers, put your answer in the comments. Would you ever consider joining or living monastic life? Meaning, would you ever become a monk or a nun? Or would that like completely be out of the question for you? Me? What is this? Very cool. I'm assuming if this is in Russia, I'm assuming this is Russian Orthodox. I grew up Catholic, so I'm noticing. I don't mean to compare it to Catholicism per se. I mean, they're very similar, but yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is they're very similar. I'm noticing. So. Oh, but as for me, would I ever become a monk or a nun? Or a monk, I guess, in my case. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not going to, but I would never rule it out. I mean, it's not like a lifestyle that, like, repulses me or anything. We'll see where this leads. But anyway, I was stuttering earlier. Yeah, Russian Orthodox and Catholicism are very similar. And so, like, I noticed she was doing the sign of the cross, which is something that occurs in both religions. Wow, how nice. Doesn't even say anything to the sister.
Bring some water.
Get a barrel full of water. A big misconception. I just remember growing up, a lot of people were like, let's see what happens here. Come on, man. I just remember growing up, a lot of people were like, "Oh, hold on, what am I doing here?" People would say that Catholicism was the oldest form of Christianity. Not true. In fact, the Great Schism of, I think, 1054, there was the Great Divide, which led to the creation of the Catholic Church and then the Eastern Orthodox Church. Which, like I mentioned earlier, I believe our sister here, Indika, the heroine of our story, I believe she is Russian Orthodox. But I could be wrong. But they're both similar. They definitely have their differences, but there are similarities. The poor Indika, the sisters seem to really hate her. This is a big convent. One of 5. Oh my god. Makes sense though. Catholic, or let me rephrase this, just monastic living in general, whether it's Buddhist, Russian, or Eastern Orthodox, or Catholicism, monastic life is very monotonous, same thing day after day. So it would make sense that an activity such as this would be something we do. I've been looking for a good monk or nun simulator for a long time. If you know of any, let me know in the comments below. The only thing that's really, scratched that itch for me is, I don't know if anyone here's played Kingdom Come Deliverance, but there is a part in the main quest line where you have to infiltrate a monastery. And, you have to infiltrate a monastery, and
useless labor is the basis of spiritual development. Obedience is above fasting or prayers. Indika didn't understand why she needed to retrieve the water from the well if there was a pump next door that took it from a sacred spring. She didn't understand why drinking from the spring was allowed, but cooking soup was a sin. The well was only about 15 meters away from the spring. It was not possible to have any other water there. Even a tenth of it is the same. They say on Epiphany, even a drop of holy water blesses an entire canister. If that were true, a couple of evaporated drops from the spring would bless the puddles beneath them.
Thanks, Satan. The voice of Satan actually reminds me of one of my professors. Anyway, but what I was going to say is in Kingdom Come Deliverance, you infiltrate a monastery, and you have to pretend to be a novice monk for a short while in the game. And so you do, like, the daily tasks, like, you create, help, like you do, like, alchemy and create, like, potions and medicine. You work in the library and transcribe Latin. You attend daily prayer, daily mass, and all that. So, very monotonous. I know a lot of people complained on the interwebs about that particular quest in Kingdom Come Deliverance, but oh man, did it scratch an itch for me. And this game is kind of doing the same. Plus, this definitely has more of a creepy factor. I mean, hell, we're hearing voices and it's the devil, so. have to do this, what, 2 more times? Snarky Buddha Gaming. We play these games so you don't have to. Okay, sister. I think we have one more. I bet we get a Lucifer monologue. Four out of 5. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Eaten even 10 of them. With God's help, we'll make it to spring. No way. Sisters won't eat after her. Mother, the sign of the cross saves from the plague, but this, God give me. Glory to Smaragda, don't tempt me. I'm sending Evdokia to you. Don't let this one into the refectory.
Why did they dump? What the hell? It was such hard work. Dumping my shit.
Remember me, O Lord, in thy kingdom. May my communion of thy immaculate mysteries, O Lord, not be judged or condemned, but heal the body and soul.
Sorry, giving my kitty some treats. What the? What the? Was that a guy dancing out of her mouth?
Servant of God, Indika, shall now take in the body and blood of our Lord and God and Savior Jesus Christ.
I'm loving the music. What? I mean, I would have done the same thing. Many years you bore with them and warned them by your spirit, yet they would not give ear. Therefore you gave them into the hand of the peoples of the land. Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 13. I didn't have to read that so fast. I thought it was going to disappear. Many years you bore with them and warned them by your spirit, yet they would not give ear. Therefore you gave them into the hand of the peoples of the lands.
forbidden to leave the convent without a blessing. Despite her requests, Indika had not been blessed to leave for a full year. When she was tasked with delivering the letter, it took her completely by surprise. Even though she did not know the contents of that letter, she could not shake the feeling that it would play an extremely important, perhaps critical, role in her life.
What is in it?
So I guess we're leaving the convent.
What's in it? What's in it? What's in it?
Deliver the letter for Father Herman to Danilov Monastery. Restart level. What's my progress? Is this... I'm going to assume that was level 1. I think so. All right, I think we're gonna stop part 1 right there. I hope you enjoyed Creepy Nun Simulator. We're gonna continue this, and yeah, if you enjoy the stream, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, this was my face reveal for Snarky Buddha. All right, take care, everyone.